Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Kamara, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. It's hot. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Loop knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Return coming from the 6.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
I'm not going to lie, they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left with 4th down here. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Trying for it with Shock. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Saints.
To throw. Screen here for Kamara. Massive hit. The ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Motioning left is Olave. To throw again here, it's Shuck. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shuck now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Groupie sends it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. He takes it himself. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shuck now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and goal, New Orleans.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shot working from the gun. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 10. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And the power play up the gut will result in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Out of
up
the gun,
second
here's
and
Jackson.
7.
Rolling out to his left.
38-yard line.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, report. 180. Nice shot. Middle. You changed it. Sit up.
Jackson now on third. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. He's back to throw. He puts some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting to the line now. First and 10. In motion, the slot man right. Here's Shuck, first and 10. Buying some time right. Good strike downfield to Olave. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
First down, New Orleans.
On play action, here's Shuck. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets him around 6 there. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. To throw, Shuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and goal.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry, and you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Hits him on the out route. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints lead by only 2. Second down now. They need 7. Counter give to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. Killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Flush out now to his left. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 44-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28.
To throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. Rose caught. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breath. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
No 2-point conversion, no tie. Hopefully they've got a heck of an onside kick drawn up because that is their final out remaining.
Not just the onside kick, but they won't have much time even if they do get it. That's what makes that 2-point conversion sting. You practice that situation all week. You love to play. You just couldn't execute it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Out of the gun, Henry. His progress is stopped, but a 9-yard gain before it was. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Loop. It's about 43 yards for him. The kick is off the mark, no good. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
Well, Kate, with my wide-set eyes, I can look over these entire stands, and it's about a 50-50 mix of people, both making a max exodus to their cars, and no sitting and